heading over to the gym. I'm on low gas. Everything's on low, even my energy. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Oh my god. Today's day started off so fucking rough, guys. So I wake up this morning, right? And I had a training I was telling you guys about yesterday that was gonna happen for 3 days. So I'm like, okay, cool. I had a training before that, the week before that, and I was like, okay, I had it for at 9 a.m. So I was like, cool, 9 a.m. Pacific, cool. And so then I'm kind of looking throughout the week because I also had to do some kind of like pre-work and things like that. And so I'm, I think everything is good. I get the pre-work done, and then the day of today, or yesterday actually, I was doing some stuff. I was kind of taking a look at my portal or whatever, and then I noticed it was at 9 a.m. So I know it's 9 a.m. Okay, cool. I have 9 a.m. in my mind. I'll know that for the morning. But then I don't know what it was because I was also looking at the other training because I was finishing the one before then because there was some post work. So I think the Pacific time just stayed in my head and I saw 9 a.m. So I thought in my head 9 a.m., 9 a.m. Pacific. Tell me why it was at 9 a.m. Eastern time. So it was 3 hours ahead. So it's 3 hours ahead. So for me, it would be at 6 a.m. And for the folks in Eastern time, it would be 9 a.m. So can you imagine that I had to wake up at 6 a.m. for my training that I didn't even know about. So things started off so stressful this morning, but we've been trying to have a little bit more of a relaxed state just because even if things are kind of going downhill, you know, you have to look at the bright side here and there. You know, you can't just let it get you down the entire time. Plus, you know, we want to have a good live too. So man, but today has just been kind of rough, and so I had to kind of do this whole rescheduling thing and everything, man. And also, yesterday I forgot to pump gas because I was also running late because I was meeting Jasmine and some of her friends, and so we went to Berkeley to go meet up, get some sushi and everything. And so I completely lost track of time, and I was at the gym kind of chilling and everything. And then I barely had any time to even go over there, so I didn't have time to pump gas. So originally I was gonna stop by Costco, and I was like, cool, let me just pump gas, get it for the week. But then I ended up running a little bit short on time, so we ended up just like booking it straight to Berkeley. But now, as I'm kind of getting into the car today, I notice I'm on 2 bars, and so we're riding a little low here. We're riding a little low. So we're gonna have to most likely end up pumping gas right before we get to the gym. But I don't think we're going to run out of gas on the freeway. I think that'd be my worst nightmare. I'm gonna keep it. Oh my god, I would hate it. And every time, you know, you guys should probably know when you're going through the freeway and you see people kind of stop by and you kind of like, you know, being all nosy and everything. You're like, damn, I wouldn't want that to happen to me. No one really does. And so I was like, well, thankfully, we have enough gas to at least get to halfway to the gym, just in case we need to pump some gas. That's what we're gonna do. Pump a little bit, and then once we get to Costco, maybe tomorrow, because I also need to get my car serviced. Oh my God, there's so many things going on. I have to get my car serviced too, get an oil change, and pretty soon I also got to change the belt because if the belt, and they told me already last time I did my smog check, they was like, dude, you need to replace your belt because if you don't replace your belt, your car's just not going to be functioning because it's not going to be able to run. And so I was like, okay, but it's been a minute, so I just need to get it together a little bit. Things are kind of piling up, but slowly but surely we're kind of knocking them out. Slowly but surely. So that's all you can really do. That's all you can really do because if you overstress it, it's gonna be hella harder to kind of deal with. So that's just a word of advice for me when it comes to just things piling up. Try to take a task at a time because if you think about everything, man, it is going to feel like it's like a crazy task. So try to knock it down little by little and then go from there. That's what I'm planning on doing. So we're gonna knock things down as we go. So this week for sure we're gonna get an oil change, and then I got to kind of see what an estimate for a belt change is too, because I'm pretty sure it's gonna be kind of expensive. And we also have our tattoo appointment on Saturday, and we're also tabling on Sunday for work. So it's a bit of a week. It's a bit of a week, but I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be fine. We'll manage. We'll manage. What else can we really do, right? But survive. What else can we really do? Now, today is a back and shoulder day. Should be a little bit on the quicker side, thankfully. It's it's starting to be one of my most favorite days, honestly, because the back gains have been fire. And now that we start incorporating the weighted pull-ups, it just made it way more fun. So expect some weighted pull-ups today. Hopefully, if it's not too packed in the gym. Recently, it's been a little bit more packed than usual. So we'll see once we get there. But hopefully, if it's not packed, we're gonna do some weighted pull-ups. I'm thinking we're gonna start with 10 pounds plus the body weight. Then we're gonna move down to 5 pounds, and then on our last one, we're gonna do just body weight, try to get as many as we can. And usually, we can get around 7 to maybe sometimes 11, depending on how fresh I feel when it comes to pull-ups. So I decided to, you know what, let me throw on some weighted pull-ups, and then kind of increase from there. And I think that'll be a good challenge because I've always wanted to kind of progress a little bit better in my pull-ups. I never added weight, so I think that's the perfect time. And they felt pretty good last time, so why not incorporate them? I think our lats are going to be happy, or our lat gains are going to be happy 2, 3 months from now. Now we're going to do 3 sets. Cops are rolling by, but we're going to do 3 sets of pull-ups. Jasmine might do some pull downs, probably stay around probably the same area. And then she's gonna be doing a little bit of a mix because she didn't go to the gym yesterday, so she's gonna do kind of a bit of a back shoulder and kind of like a chest routine with triceps. So she's probably gonna do like 3 sets of each one and just kind of take on a failure and I told her just go hard with those and you should be fine. So we're also going to do then the crossbody work for 2 sets. You guys already know, start off with our left hand because it's our weaker hand. That's the one that we want to grow the most. And so that we can catch up to our dominant hand, which is our right. I usually suggest to start off with your less dominant hand because that usually gets a little bit less stimulus than your dominant hand when you're doing a dual grip movement. Okay. Things are slowing down. I'm telling you guys, you gotta be cautious with this urban traffic. It gets pretty crazy. Next thing you know, things are stopping. All right, so we're gonna do the crossbody work for our lats. Then we're gonna move over to, man, I kind of want to start off with low rows with the cable stack because we're already gonna kind of be there. But I think maybe we'll just end up doing high rows for 2, 3 sets, and then we'll see if we do either 2, 3 sets of the low rows depending on how many we do on the first high row. So it just kind of depends. But expect at least 5 sets of lats, 5 sets of rows, and that's usually how we break it down. After that, shoulders is really going to be a bit of a breeze. That one shouldn't be too crazy. Now, that doesn't mean that you don't want to feel the burn. You want to still go crazy. I'm thinking we might do some dumbbell work or some cable work. It just kind of depends. We're going to be going around the time the class starts. So we might need to utilize the other side of the gym. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see and maneuver around a little bit and see what we end up doing. But we're expecting at least 4 sets of lateral raises, dumbbells or cables. I think either one should be fine. And after that, we're gonna do some rear delt work for 4 sets. Now for those, we're just gonna be recording the first set of each one just so I don't make the video any longer, and we should be fine with that. We should be fine with that. Now, hopefully, we find a good spot to pose down because yesterday I I was like, all right, let me find a little corner real quick where I'm not gonna be in the way of anyone. The class is kind of doing their own thing in a little section. Tell me why the whole class ended up moving to my section, and I had to move the camera around like at least 3 times. So that's why the pose down from today, the pose down from today's video, you'll see like 3 different cuts because that's what ended up happening. I had to move the camera because some folks were using the treadmills and stuff like that. Or I think they were doing wall sits. So I had to be here. I thought I was gonna be out of people's way, and I ended up just being right in the middle. So funny. Okay. Anyways, we're gonna skip over now to the gym. Let's hope it's not too crazy packed. We're gonna start off with the weighted pull-ups. I hope. I'll see you guys over there. Yeah, no, I'm gonna do some pull-ups. Phoenix let me borrow one of his belts, so I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it out. That shit looks dope. All right, let's see how it goes. Oh shit. Yeah. No. We're gonna have to invest in one of these. These things are fucking nice, man. Yeah, these things are dope. All right.
Are you on this too? What? No, yeah, yeah. What? With the birds? Oh, always, man. Almost all my moves. Holy movements are. All the birds in us are like, it's like, you should like, what's like the boss? Right now, no, but I have tried, I transformed. I transformed my fellow in the last year. You know, most of my good training. You mean you're saying I do your trouble, but hold it. You know, or you don't really need to.
Let's go ahead and do a quick body weight real quick.
You're
Let's do maybe two more. Three more. That was pretty good though.
it's but it's fucking right here. Jeez, no, see your kind. You know what I mean? Like, you know, same thing. I like seriously. They kind of go a little deeper. Like Brian. It fucking we see the.
Oh, that's it. That's it. I think the last one's gonna be body weight.
No, that's man. It's sorry. All the way, like right here. Upset. Look at mine. Look how sleeping wow. What? Sitting ready. Oh my god. Never do. Time you done. Shit. Where'd you go? The West End. Yeah. Yeah. You're from there tonight. What's like? That's the same model. The thing I notice that will wear out is the oh, I have an old pair that I collect for and
That was good.
if she did
Let's go do some cross body work now. Okay. Let's go ahead and now do some cross body work now. For this one, let's try to go as heavy as we can. We're gonna get at least a solid, hopefully 7 to 8 per set. That's what I'm aiming for. I think we're gonna go for either 60 kg or 65 kg. We'll have to fucking see. I think we're just gonna end up using the Versa grips. They feel pretty good. I was able to kind of set my watch here, even though you guys already know it kind of gets in the way. Shout out to the homie Phoenix, though. He let me borrow that belt. Fucking fire. Fire. So I think we're gonna end up getting one. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, because that belt felt really good for the pull-ups. It just makes it so much easier. The way the weight kind of hangs. When I tried the other belt last time, it felt kind of like it was gonna pants me. I was telling them. So it's good that we were able to try that one out today, because I think we're gonna end up getting one. I think it's fire. All right, let's set up with this one and see how it goes. I'm feeling a little bit crazy. Let's do 65 kg. That was good. Now, had a little bit of a slip at the end, but I believe that's 7. How many did we get? We either got 7 or 8. There I go forgetting. So let's try to match it. Okay. Okay. You know, that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. I think we can hit for another 65 kg. I think we can get another 7. I ended up remembering a little bit towards the end of the show. I was like, wait, we got 7. So let's get 7 again and hope for the best here. I'm gonna take a little bit of a break and then we'll start up. I think it's time to pump up some time. Okay, let's do this next one. We're almost done with lats. And then after this, I think we're gonna do some high rows. Let's start with our lift. Let's try at least match the same ones that we did. If not, get maybe one more. Yeah, I need to go with my pace after this. Was burning my eye mid set. I was crying a little bit. All right. Fuck. I think we got 7. So we're able to match it. Let's get 7 again. We matched it. Let's go through some high rows now. I'm looking at the plate layer row. I can't speak. The plate loaded row right next to us. Let's grab that real quick. Nice. Okay. Okay. We'll load up 2 plates now. And 25 on each side. Let's try to get as many as we can. I'm hoping for at least a solid 7 to 8. We'll have to plug this. I'm gonna use the first 2 gigs. Let's hope they don't let us down. Okay. I think we can pause it that way for hopefully 2 more. I think after this, after the 2 sets of these, I'm gonna grab one of the benches and we're gonna do some low rows after that. All right, let's hopefully get this for 2. Okay. For the next one, we're going to do 45 in. I'm thinking 20s. I think I'll do some good. Okay. Let's do this next one.
Alright. This one needs some birds. Start here. Yeah. Yep. Wait. Alright. I mean, with some weight. Pull it straight up. Something they down. You might try to come up. Yep. The plate. Yes. Happy to. Radio. Russian twist. The plate. Punch it. What is it? Now, they work mother for amazing tonight.
Let's not take that.
What guy? See you here? Everybody can look at that explosion. Oh, right.
Nice. Well, there's a little bit of a drop, say. I think we can get another solid 2. I'll be there. Now, for some reason, the pre-workout that is here is as usual. So, yeah, just a tiny bit less energy than usual. All right. So for a few more. It's more like a pop drop set, I guess. Kind of. So a little bit of a break here.
One side, the next right side, slide it, bring it back. Slide here. All right. A little bit harder, you believe. All right. You got it.
We're done here.
Good work.
Let's go do some low rows now. Okay. We just set up the bench. Let's go ahead and work on our lower back now. You're gonna be 2 sets of this. So we only did 2 of the other ones. I think 4 of this here. I think we're gonna start out with maybe 60 kg. I can hope for the best.
Side to side, that nose one. Tight. Yeah. So, go through. Stand. Oh, yeah. It's like this. All right, Mike's got Lee. Hit strong. Here. You stop.
I think we got 7 and like 3/4. So let's get the same on that side too on our right. Which I don't think should be a problem because you guys already know it's my style.
All right, I need to get up, get up. I need. You know, one more fast thing. About 20 seconds. So, all right. All right.
That wasn't too bad. We got one more. No, actually, we got two more. What am I talking about? I'm gonna take a bit of a 2 minute breather though. Let's do this last one. Or actually, not last one. I keep saying that. I got two more. And I'm dropping to a 55 kg. Try this means you can hopefully eat it.
You said good pleasure. All right. Ready, ready, ready. Take it, ready. Move. Go, 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 go. Yes.
Let's get it on the line now. No. Yes. No. I think we can do this one for one more. Let's try to give it us a bit of an angle change. You guys run. I'm definitely fucking doing the pump today. Things are pretty fucking good. I think that little bit of a cheat meal yesterday really is really gonna bring up the pump today. I'm gonna take maybe 2 more minutes, finish our last one, and I think we're gonna move to the other side of the gym. So there's a class that started right behind us and it's getting kind of noisy. All right, let's do this last one. Why don't you? Okay, let's try the match. Okay. I think that's as good as we're gonna get. I'm gonna do some shoulders now. I have to move to the side of the gym because it's too noisy on the other side. Now, I think today we're gonna start with 25s. I think I'll be pretty good. I think I'm gonna go for the first two, or maybe the first one, and I'll see you guys for some weird and some mix. Now, I usually do these one hand at a time, so I can really focus it. So what I like to do is just kind of grab onto this of this fucking hole. Nothing we're just gonna do them both in front of save a little bit of time. Okay, that was good. I think I was saying we're gonna do some 20s. What's with these 25s? Wait. Okay. One more minute. One more minute, and we'll start. I usually recommend you kind of take a little bit of a pause in between your sets. Just because if you go straight into it on your second one, your fucking energy levels are so low, you're not gonna be able to get the same amount of reps or the reps you wanted. So give yourself a little bit of a break in between. Now, I'm not the perfect example because I sometimes don't take breaks. I kind of just go straight into things. But in a perfect world, you would take enough break in between your sets. I'd say the 20s for a ride, and then we're gonna see you do 2 minutes. Okay, that was good. I'm not gonna record the last two. So I'll see you guys for some weird some mix. All right, let's try 40 first. If that feels a little bit too light, then you guys will already know. We'll go up a little bit. Maybe it's a little bit too heavy, and we'll go down. Now, I think we're just gonna record the first set. I'm see if that's all. I'm gonna just. I kind of wish you would play this round so I can also grab onto it. I think it's fine. What if you grab onto this handle on the side? Maybe even right here. Whatever. Man, I be thinking sometimes like I'm using all my fucking energy on the first set or the first hand. It always fucks me up on my last one, specifically on my right hand, which is a little bit unfortunate. That just kind of means that maybe I'm not taking enough rest in between each hand. So maybe I'll take an extra minute next time. We'll have to fucking see. All right, let's try to hit this score. At least one more with the 45 on our right. And then we got to move down to 25. You hit it for another 5 after that. Nice. Now we drop 7. Okay. That was good. I'm going to save for 4 more. I'll see you guys for the post then up next. All right, see how things are looking. That was a good fucking back day. Fucking weighted pull-ups. I think it was a good idea for us to start doing those. I think we're gonna end up getting one of those belts. They're pretty nice. And I think it's gonna benefit us pretty well when we start to do it. Maybe some fucking dips, some pull-ups can be pretty nice. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick breather and then I'll start up. 'Cause, man, I'm already fucking gassed. It's been a long ass fucking day. I was already telling you guys in the car. It was fucking. It was so fucking hectic today. I'm missing my fucking training. Anyways, let's go ahead and see what kind of damage we did today before the pump goes away. Anyways. All right, let's take a look at the front view one more time, and then we'll take a look back. Can't do it. Okay, we'll do that one more time. Once I catch my breath a little bit. Holy shit. Okay. One more look, and then we'll go home. I don't know about you guys, but things have been looking pretty fucking nice. Nice. Okay. I think that's it for today. Let's go home. Now, I made a bit of a diet change. We stopped doing the fucking Halo tops because I think I'm lactose intolerant. And those motherfucking Halo tops were having me bloated all day. So I kind of tested it out today. I didn't have one this morning for breakfast, so it ended up working out. I didn't feel bloated today or uncomfortable. So I think for the meantime, until further notice, we're gonna have to retire those Halo tops. We might have to go back to Nick's, which shouldn't be too bad. I just need to take a look and see if those have any milk or anything like that. Hopefully not. Or now we're gonna have to get some ice from that where it doesn't have milk. But I think we'll find something. I think we'll find something. Anyways, so it was a good fucking back and shoulder day. Man, for tomorrow, I think we're doing hack squats. So get fucking ready for some good ass fucking hack squats. I think we're gonna try to go for a PR. I think last time we hit it for 7 again. For the 25, with the 45, 25, and the 5. Let's try to hit it for 8 this time. So then we can move up little by little. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow for some legs, some biceps, and some forearms. And we'll sit hamstrings, but some forearms anyways. I'll see you guys. Remember, be consistent and skip your cardio.